Hello, my name is Marc Therrien, Executive Chef at Keeneland Hospitality, and today we're teaming up with God's Pantry Food Bank. I get asked a lot on how to roast a proper chicken. Working at the pantry, I noticed that there's a lot of birds available, and I wanted to give some tips on how to have the most perfect bird that you've ever had consistently. There's a old wives' tale that you should rinse this bird when you get it, but there's no need for that. You're going to cross-contaminate all of those juices all over your kitchens. There's no need. So what we're going to do, and this gives it good flavor and aromatics, is we're going to stuff this chicken with an onion and a lemon. So we're going to take one lemon, and we're going to quarter that, just like that. And we're going to put this lemon right into the cavity of the bird. You can probably fit, you can fit all in there. We can get it in. And then next, we're going to put about a quarter of this onion in there. What's going to happen as we roast this chicken, these aromatics are going to steam inside the cavity of the bird and give you flavor from inside, which makes a big difference. So the next step is we want to dress this bird. We want to season it up. So what I have is a regular olive oil. Again, no need to use extra virgin. And just generously drizzle that over the bird and use your hands to cover it. I wear a set of gloves just because I don't play washing my hands every 6 seconds. But so that's dressed up nice. So now we're gonna put, first thing is a little bit of curry powder. Curry goes a long way, and you can put as much as you like, and you can put anything you want on here. This is what I just found works really well. Great flavor balance. Next thing is paprika. Again, just sprinkle it on top as so. Puts a lot of color on the bird as well. We have a little touch of cumin, just a touch. Garlic powder. Sprinkle it on. Seems like a lot, but really it's the right amount. And then we have salt and pepper. And this is kosher salt and cracked black pepper. And then the next thing is dry thyme. Now this is the greatest trick, is the oven. The oven is at 300 degrees. You do low and slow on that oven. The bird will take about 2.5 hours at 300 degrees, but what you're going to get is a moist bird all the way through. And that's the trick. So we're going to get that in the oven. Now I want to show you how to break down this chicken. What our goal is we want to save all these bones for the next segment. And so let's start with breaking down this chicken. Very easy to do. So I've got my cutting board ready. Make sure all those juices are drained. I have it square on my cutting board. I have a sharp knife. Now the best way to do this is to start with the legs. A proper roasted chicken should break away pretty easily. So it won't take a lot. You see, I barely even just touch it with a knife and it comes right off. You can take your hands and separate the legs. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is take these legs off and set it aside. We're going to take our wings off next. We just make a small cut and put the wing there. Next cut, go right to the wing joint, take off the wing. Now we're left with the breast. This is what they call a keel bone. So you just take your knife, go straight down this bone and follow it down the rib cage. Very simple to do. And put that there. And we're going to take off the other side and take off this breast. Put that like so. Now there's lots of other little chicken you can take off with your fingers. Underneath it, right here, we call the oyster. That's the most succulent part of the bird right there. It's the dark meat, and it's just delicious. A lot of us fight over that. So what we're going to do is we're going to save all these bones. We got a lot of that chicken off. So now I've got my platter ready. So now we're going to take all the meat off all the bones. It just makes it a consistent and nice, clean presentation for your family. Save all the bones. This is the most important part right here for the next segment anyway. And you can do a rough chop on it. All the cartilage and bone is gone. I like to put dark meat with dark meat. So I start off with the dark meat. And I put the leg bone like this. Let the knife do the work. But see, it flakes right off. At 300 degrees, the chicken stays nice and moist. I keep the skin on because a lot of people like the skin. There's a lot of flavor in that. Do a rough chop. Again, you're gonna put all the dark meat with the dark meat. Save the bones. All right, here is the roasted chicken that we went 300 degrees and went 3 hours. We broke this down. All the bones are missing, and you just have the beautiful meat left over for your family easily to eat.